Let me go in here. I need to check and see if they fixed this yet. Um, just give me 1 sec. I give everybody a chance to join in chat, whatever. I'm gonna join in with y'all, fellas, and we kind of go through this shit together. There's a lot I want to kind of cover. All right, we in chat, fellas. All right, so while I'm going over this, I kind of just want to kind of start with the first one is since we're doing it, first and foremost, make sure y'all set y'all depth charts, man. You don't want to come into a game butt naked with the defaults. Sometimes that'll fuck you up, and usually, know your scheme, know your team, all that fun shit. I like my number 3 being strong. Tight end, we're gonna do it like that. Left tackle, left guard, center. I think the only lineman I change is gonna be hell. Left end, we want to use tack. Chris Smith, attacking key. Right in NASA, just like that. Just gonna get into it. I don't know why we went after fucking Malik Collins. Like, that was the worst possible signing. Hopefully we get rid of him, but I can't change anything about that right now. What I can do is just set my depth chart and we'll be alright. Better yet, choose Chris Smith as a defensive tackle. Alright, left outside, we're gonna leave that as middle. I think right, I do a change right there. Put a Mick at number 3. We'll stick to it like that for right now. And make sure we got everything. This guy is gonna get a lot of PT. His hair, yeah, should look like that. You finish setting everything up before you felt. You know what? I like Ruggs, but I think Aguilar, he's more suited for kick returns. Cause she get real shifty. Let's see. Third down, power, slot. We like Tyrell in the slot. Aguilar. He's a little jack of all trades. We'll put Renfro right there. Rush left in. Go keep him there. His backup's gonna be McKinley. I'm gonna have Vic. Don't really have like a second guy. I'll probably use Chris Smith. Should look like that. Rush defensive tackle. We put these defensive ends right there. Sub linebackers. I gotta remember, if I'm not mistaken, gotta use both of them. Be like Heath Harris. Put the man in the slot. All right, we good. All right, so what I want to kind of go over is play calling. Like that's one of the first and foremost things that a lot of people kind of get misconstrued on their game style. Like they'll come in there and they'll spam one play over and over and over and over and over again. You don't want to do that. So like one thing that you can do is obviously you're gonna have your go-to plays. You're always gonna have that, but you need like disparity. Okay, so kind of go into it a little bit where I had needed to make some changes. Like a good example. Because I can do that tight end post route, I'm gonna make a slight swap here because I can use Y post. I need my beater. No pun intended. I need my beater. I haven't used it in a while, and I still got my wide receiver out. I still need my beater play though. See if I can make any more changes if necessary. Try to think about every possible scenario. The gun bunch. I don't really use a lot of shotgun. Alright, so there's one in particular. Like, I know I use flanker drive sometimes. Like, I could use that as a base play. And then, you know, kind of fuck around with it. But I do have, like, a play. And I'm going to kind of go over it with you guys. It works good with my counter in my run game. But I'm going to start using the play action end around as an audible check. Simply because it does give me the inside zone and counter reads. But I'm going to also show you guys what that play is great at. I'm also test I think there was one for strong close that had it as well. I just got to look at it and we'll test it. But it's got one right here as well. The only thing is that circle route isn't a route. And that's the only thing. Even though it says it is, I guess he just goes around and blocks for the most part. So it kind of throws you off a little bit. But I'm going to test it. But I think that's really the only play that I'm going to adjust. And I'm going to play some regs. And we can kind of go from there. Let's see if I can save this roster. So when the next time I log in, because I know for the greater part of the year you haven't been able to save it. Maybe they did something to it during my absence. Maybe they didn't. But, you know, it's worth a try. Alright, so we overrode it. Maybe it'll stick. Maybe it won't. Again, let's kind of go in here real quick into practice mode. I'm going to show you when you want to use these little gadget plays. Main thing is with your offense, you want to kind of take what the defense gives you. Don't always consistently look downfield. If you consistently do that, you're going to end up throwing interceptions. You're going to end up turning the ball over. You're going to end up giving sacks away. You're going to be in bad field position for the bulk of the game, especially if you're dealing with people that blitz. You know, you don't want to be throwing 50-yard bombs against people that are sending six-man heat. Like that's asking for it, you know. So you want to start easy, you know, quick read offense, short passes, kind of see if your opponent is, you know, aggressive or if they're conservative. Kind of get a feel for them. So with the quick pass offense, you can kind of, you know, see what they're about. But also, as we go into practice mode here real quick, we're going to kind of show you what we set up. Okay, so pick a team that people probably like to use. We'll play it on Ahmed. I'm going to kind of give you a couple of good examples, like Hail Mary situations. I know I had put something about it in the Madden NFL Facebook group, but you know, if you're in a need a score situation, there's 4 seconds on the clock and you got like 80 yards to go, you know, you're not going to be able to pick a traditional play and get that ball down the field. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to use gadget plays to kind of open up the field. Okay, so we'll start off, usually you want to get the ball to your fastest guy, you know, so I'm going to kind of go over this play a little bit. The play that I like to use is the PA in around Sif. So like again, if there's just a few seconds left on the clock and you need a big play, and let's say they're playing 3-man deep. Okay, let's respot this ball. Left hash, right hash, usually somewhere in here if you're throwing it through the left post over to the right, or if you're throwing right post over to the left, you want it somewhere in between here. Okay, so we're gonna start, just say we're right here. Fine. Okay, you don't want it too far over on the hash. So usually when you see 3-man rushes, 4-man rushes, the pressure usually won't necessarily get to you, and it's going to allow the play to develop. So you're in these situations with 4 seconds on the clock, and people think that, you know, hey, I'm going to win the game, I can just play this defense. No, watch. What's going to happen is your speed receiver is going to get out in front of them, and you're going to have a high success rate. Okay. Now, granted, you know, being that this is on all Madden, is probably not going to give them to me on practice mode, but you can kind of see in a game where it would be viable. See, so what happens is he gets that separation, you wait for him to clear the safety, and that's how you're going to beat people that are in 3-man deep. Okay, if they're just going to sit in that in prevent situations, you can use these little gadget plays to kind of, you know, make them second guess. You know, it's consistent. Wait for him to clear the safety, and he's just going to be over there. You know, and Carr doesn't have the best deep throw accuracy, but you know, you see the consistency of, you know, the defense kind of freezing up just enough. Now, eventually, you know, that's going to happen in practice mode, but it's just, you know, you're not going to be spamming this play. Okay, it's going to get you one play, 50, 60 yards. It's going to put you in great position. Now, let's say they're running prevent instead of 3-man deep. Let's say they're in just straight prevent. Now, usually this is the read you're going to make. You're going to make an underneath read if they're playing the prevent. Reason being, you know, let's say you got 15, 20 seconds on the clock. Okay, this is going to be, it's going to give you time to get 20, 30 yards and hit the sideline up against that defense. And, you know, you're really going to get great position. Usually I like to throw it to the crosser. Now, there's different things you can do with the crosser in this formation. You can motion him outside if you want to kind of get a trips look, if you will. And you can kind of get a lot of funny stuff going. And look at the separation he gets. And then he gets a nice, decent rack. So if people are playing prevent defense from you, you know, you can use these gadget plays to kind of create the separation you need, get the big bulk of yards that you want, and keep the game competitive. They're not having enough people contest them, and look how the crossing route gets open for a big gain. So that's just something that you can add to your arsenal. We're just going to make that our audible for situations. I need to test it as well from this formation. I haven't used it much in this formation because the end around blocks instead of actually runs a route, which is kind of annoying. But let's kind of see if we can kind of lab it up real quick. I didn't come prepared, I'm sorry, but let's fuck it. Let's see if it works in the same regard in this formation. The thing that I do notice is from the strong close off the gate is the route by Aguilar isn't necessarily a deep post as the other formation was. So that could be a problem. But we're gonna see if we can motion him out. See if we can force that deep post. There we go. Let's see if we can do it from this formation. It's a little bit better on the rollout, but it doesn't get the separation because I think you would need a faster receiver. So let's run it, flip, and respot the ball to the other side. Let's see if we can get it to our fast receiver. See if that's going to be the difference. Okay, the only thing that I could do, I know you can motion the tight end, and it'll look real weird, but it'll be good. Yeah. Okay, so this one doesn't work as good against the man. Let's see if there's any other possible ways to run it. I know you can move him out. But if you motion him out, he becomes a little hitch route. Yeah, so this one's still buggy, so I wouldn't use this one necessarily unless you're probably going up against someone that's using like a cover 2 or something. But we did go over the other one. Let's play a game. Let's kind of get out of here real quick. At least you get to take something to the crib with you. That's a freebie. And like I said, play call, play call, play call. End of the day, that's what it boils down to. You don't want to find yourself spamming one or two play, unless you're going up against somebody that's just staying in the same defense, the whole game. Just kind of take what the defense gives you. Try to mix it up if possible. And hopefully next year, man, if I can get a Raiders team with at least an 85 overall defense, I would be so much better, right? It's like, it's a little tough, man, playing with a little 72 overall. I mean, the last few years, we really haven't had anybody. I don't think I've been, like, extraordinary on defense since Madden 17, maybe. Back when we had Khalil Mack, Bruce Irvin, Aldon Smith. But I think even then, they had Aldon Smith on a lock, or was that 18? I think he was on a lock. 17 was the last year the defense on the Raiders was actually good. 18, they locked Aldon Smith. You couldn't use him in ranked. I was like, I had arguments with the ratings equipment guy. I'm like, bro, like, it's a fucking video game. Like, he's technically still on the team. Yeah. And then another thing is the franchise rosters are more up to date than the actual regs rosters. And that's a problem, Like, how is the franchise rosters better than, your weekly regs update? They definitely need to you know, do something about that. Sure would be nice to have a lockdown corner like Jalen Ramsey. Nabi Asamoah back in the day. Madden, NFL, 2013, 2015. Them were the years.
And off we go from Las Vegas. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Ooh, he's shifty.
The 25-yard line, so the same
I like
result,
it.
and he opted for the touchback.
What's good, my dude? I can't even hear you, man.
Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout.
Why is you calling a
They'll
timeout
have two
so early in the
remaining
game?
as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now
What's going on, man?
up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5
I want to play
yards as the defense
fucking
jumps.
football. I
I
don't
know
want
it's an
to do all this
anticipation
crazy
game
shit,
for
man.
them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Ah!
First pass is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Oh man, we had
He
him.
knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They throw again on second down. This one's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
You should know,
Down on a gain of 10.
because I know. Raiders aren't very good at man coverage, my friend.
Carr.
Like,
Complete left side.
that's a no-no. If I see you in man coverage, I know the Raiders corners cannot play man. That's not their strength.
This one good for 12 and a first down.
Trust me, I play with the Raiders every fucking year, and this year we suck at man coverage.
Carr to throw again. Got an open man. It's Ruggs.
You're gonna get out of man coverage today.
Before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
I design plays, my friend. I design plays. I do that.
Again, it's Carr. His throw caught at about the 5.
Raiders corners cannot play man. Why is he still in man?
Down to the 4-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those
You would
last
think
two
you would
plays.
adjust. And you're still in man. Oh my god.
Here's Jacobs.
Get off me.
And he's in.
Cannot play man with the fucking Raiders, bro. GG's.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is it
And you got a 72 overall defense.
of course, because
At least know their strengths and weaknesses.
and receivers who are blocking for him, they have to feel great about themselves.
Man coverage is
Sticking
not
in the end
something
zone
they're
on
very
a
good
run
at.
play.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard
You
shy
ran out of
of the
bounds.
25 at the 24.
Thought you wanted to get the hit stick.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 24. Here's Carr to throw.
No, sir.
And the Raiders have got him.
How you gonna sell play action? You ain't even got a run game yet.
That got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside.
Hudson saved you on that one.
And he
wouldn't let me
score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 84 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
We good, though. We is good.
Had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Because we could have defended that.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Las Vegas offense.
All right, so remember what we just got done saying. Why is this guy still in it? Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no, he didn't. He out of position. You don't know who to defend. Why do you have that man at safety? Oh, no. Exploit. Give me that. Ah, it's had a big boy Mawson.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
To a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Animation.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
We going for it. Why not?
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down.
Ooh, I see. Oh, no, no, no. Keyshawn, really? Keyshawn, really? Keyshawn, really?
Here we go on 4th down.
Keyshawn, really? Why you got Nixon over there, bro? No. Why, bro? Man got like 80 agility, bro. That's a mismatch.
75 yards, and the Raiders have taken the lead.
I know this roster up and down, my friend.
That certainly went against the
I even called him out. Why would you press that man? He not big enough.
On their own side of the 50. So there's
cannot play press man with the Raiders, my friend.
Really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
I found that out very early in the year. You're trying to do too much. Get hit. Bam!
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablets as you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Got him. That's why you don't play man. This team is more suited for man match. Zone coverage defense. That is why, my friend.
We constantly talk about defenders
RPO killer defense.
Being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Bam! Free hits on Ruggs. We love it.
Right at the 20-yard line.
I love you, Ruggs, but when we're playing against you, man. He still hasn't adjusted, bro. You can't sit in something the whole game, bro. Like, it's just not gonna work like that.
About set to begin the drive, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here.
You're trying to bank on that shit, man.
Are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete, and he is in.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Running crossers, we got a defense for that.
57 yards. And the
We
Raiders
adjust.
are able to strike quickly for 6. So many times you think of these tight ends catching the
Bukowski
ball
over there laying
already
his
in the
sticks.
end zone, but today's tight end, they can run after the catch too.
See, if that's all you have, my friend, that's not gonna be a good look on you. Because, see, I know how to deal with
When they
this.
get the ball in their hands and they're running away from the defense.
See, there's an old song called
Following the touchdown,
Time,
ready to kick it away
you
is
know?
Carlson.
My singing skills aren't very good, but it goes basically, time is on my side, you know?
Up past the 40-yard line.
I would play it on the radio, but, you know,
Good
they'll probably
starting
cut
field
me off
position
on
for them here as they come up
copyrights.
1st and 10 at the 41
Oh
yard
man,
line.
I need to turn his mic off. This
Now
guy.
Carr.
This guy.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
Yeah, that's one guy you don't want to
It's
leave
down
open.
to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, man coverage again.
Carr now on 1st down.
Good blocking, gold. Well designed. Let's go.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Carr now to throw.
Oh, that was a tutty.
Throws there, incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
Got it,
And it's
got it.
3rd and short. Now Carr again.
Oh, you gotta pick that block up.
Coming and down he goes.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far.
I hope,
So maybe
hopefully
the
that's
question
not your
isn't
defense, bro,
who's
because
gonna
I can
score the most
exploit
points
that.
in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Let's go, Carson. 56 yards.
Finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Online, but off the
Are you kidding me? It went in.
good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very
Okay,
end.
EA.
All things considered, a pretty good
Alright, so
kick.
he
Just
likes to
cruel
run
punishment there to
crossers,
be
so
denied
we're
by the
gonna-
crossbar.
If you're
We're
going
gonna
to
combat the crossers.
sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Carr. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Carr going to throw.
That's how you blitz.
And he's going to be hit and taken down.
Get you out of your comfort zone.
Right around the 48-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long.
That's how you blitz.
Carr. And
That's how you
incomplete.
blitz.
And Charles got to like what this defense has been
You don't
able
know
to do
who's
these last
coming.
couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on
Where
first
they're
down,
coming
then they force
from.
an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
That's how you fucking blitz. Let's go.
Brought down a Raiders sack.
You don't know who I'm sending.
Quarter action, 156
You don't know who I'm
remaining.
sending. Let's go.
A reminder coming up here at
Okay.
halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando.
Better learn how to read.
First half highlights
Cause
and
I'm gonna start
analysis
sending.
from a back
I'm gonna
and
be
forth
sending
first
that to
half
people
that
you
we've
don't
seen.
even see them coming.
Twisting
Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Let's go.
punt there, but a very very strong 14-yard return.
Man, I'm sorry you have to eat. I'm
Raiders will
sorry you have to eat
take
dog
over now,
water,
1st and 10.
man.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tanner Muse gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Got to assume this defense will be charging.
Yeah, I mean, I could do this all day. I mean, I wanted to have fun, but you want me to play like this? Okay. So we can play that game. Come on, send him. Go on, bring him in so I can go over the top. Too easy. Stay in that shit. Let's go. So we can play that game. Let's see who's dog water. Let's go. Better adjust.
On 1st down, Carr.
EA saved you with that one.
He's picked off at his own 47.
Get your ass on the ground. That's nice.
Right there, partner. You and I do a lot of
getting
games,
bailouts
and I can't
now.
tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
Oh, come on, that's supposed to be a pick.
Touchdown, Raiders. Nelson Aguilar.
You just got lucky.
The grab. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Shotgun now for Carr. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries.
You need to extend your vocabulary, sir. I'm sorry that you dropped out of school there.
This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe.
Sounds like you need a better job if you lag and pay for better internet.
Over time, may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, sir.
Carr now on 1st down. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort
my
after
friend,
the catch
my
makes
friend,
it
my
good for a
friend.
gain of 26 and also a 1st down. To throw, it's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for
You're
a
gonna
Raider
seriously
touchdown.
play one play the whole game?
A
Okay.
16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
It seems like you suck because you're not defending it very well.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Now Carr.
Oh, come on!
Two-point conversion here. And that one will
That was Tutty.
complete.
Come on now.
Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he takes his
Score a
just
touchdown,
few
my friend.
yards
Score a
shy of the
touchdown.
red zone before
Didn't talk
going
shit.
out. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. On 1st and 10, Carr. He's going to take a shot for the
Get
end
out of
zone.
here.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. Carr letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Derek Carr with a touchdown pass to Henry Ruggs. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
What was that?
Good positioning, and it's picked off. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Past
What was
the
that
20.
again? Huh?
And he takes it all
How's
the
that dog
way
water
back.
taste that you keep
It's a
talking about,
big
huh?
two, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way.
How does that dog water taste that you keep talking about?
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. A short kick taken at the 18. Oh, good return up past the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16.
Go ahead, on that.
And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Carlson now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25.
Ah, Abram, you gotta lay
past the
hammers,
call
man.
at
You
the
gotta hit them
26.
harder than that.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now Carr under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A big play that time for the Raiders. 54 yards. Throwing on 1st down. Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Vic Beasley making it look easy, cruising in for the sack. To try again after the sack. Carr.
Yeah, but they're good at
Pressure
blitzing.
gets to him again. Vic Beasley able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And he's going to go down. Back across midfield. He's sacked at the 46.
How's that dog water taste that you keep talking about?
And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Carr. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Now a man open down the middle of the field.
You're going to learn today.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr, rush coming, and he's taken down. Corey Littleton leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he's going to go down again. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Clelin Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag, and they can't make the next one. Not in this case, stepped right up like a pro.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Running is Jacobs. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete.
That was dumb.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Screen.
The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Johnson can't tackle,
Give him
bro.
a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Long body corner can't tackle. That's it. Move him in the box. Thank you. Now I can ID him. Picked up.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps solve this
Carlson
one
can
away.
make that kick. Why are you in that?
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will make this a 9-point lead.
Should've faked on your ass.
So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
2-possession game, fellas. That's a wrap.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On 1st and 10. Carr under a heavy rush and down.
What? Farrell having a field day.
Clelin Ferrell getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes
letting
left
Clelin
to play
Ferrell
this
ball out
football
against you,
game
yeah.
here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the gun, it's Carr. Now a desperation throw deep down.
Ooh, the defense was over there.
Be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
To throw his Carr. And now the ball's
Get out.
Carr lost it. Fumble.
Picking the ball up. Hell, that's a double sack. We'll take it.
Recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Get out of here, man. We better score some more
This one's
points,
going to go
man.
straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They
Man,
had
that
to
dog
go
water.
for it with such little time remaining, and the Raiders are going to win the
Tell me how
football
that.
game.
Tell me how that shit tastes, bro. See, you like talking about it. Oh man, what's that shit? What does it taste like though? What is it? What does it taste like? What does it taste like? What does it taste like? What does it taste? Answer my question. Answer my question. Answer my question. I really want to know. I really want to know what does dog water taste like? What does dog? Can you answer my question, my friend? Like what does dog? What is dog like? What is dog water? What?
Now Carr.
Oh, 9 points on count again. Count. What is dog water? Well, I mean, you got to tell me what dog water is. You got to tell me what dog water. You just had an opportunity to beat me. Why should I give you another one? Can you explain that one? So now it's not your team. Oh, okay.
that's exactly what you do.
Uh,
You
uh,
start from the
uh,
widest receiver,
oh,
work your way
oh, oh,
inside.
is that okay?
The back of
Dog
the
water.
backfield.
Okay.
That's exactly what happened there.
Okay.
And he got into the
Okay.
end zone. Throwing now is Carr.
No, but look at that, man. Just going for two, doing everything I want against you, man. Hey, I got a friend that's a teacher, man. He can help expand your vocabulary. You should give him a call sometime. Like, you've probably said dog water more than I've said biscuit in my entire life. What is dog water? Do you want some or something? Like, I mean, you like what kind of
80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball.
what is dog water? Like, you eat dog water sandwiches or something? You got Derek Carr and you can't even make an easy pass.
I'm still waiting to see that number.
I feel like Darmy Yamagato, Mr. Roboto. Okay, dog water. Okay.
They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They try to get the big one down.
The fuck is that, man?
It came up empty.
And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete.
This guy and his dog water, man. Hey, my viewers appreciate it, man. It's hilarious. You just got owned on YouTube, bro. So I mean, keep it coming, though.
He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow, and he is going to have the Raiders first down.
You can go back and watch it, man. Make sure you follow me. We could talk about you could talk about your dog water, man, plenty of times, man. Make sure you comment on the video, man, when it goes up, okay? Make sure you comment. Okay, man, make sure you comment about your dog water on the comments section, okay?
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Ruggs, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass.
I'm sorry you feel that way,
down,
man. I'm sorry that your family was underpaid, bro. Sorry that you've been drinking dog water your whole life. What is you doing? Where is you going, man? Where is you going? He covered. Get your ass on the ground. Another sack. This guy, he doesn't know. You can't sit there and play one play against me, man. It doesn't work. He got that lucky interception, but end of the day, you know, I kind of shut him down after the second quarter. He couldn't do nothing. Oh, stats don't lie. Well, let's kind of look and see what I did. Let's fuck around. How is it? Okay, here's another thing about Madden. Why is the fucking QB ratings almost similar every fucking time? Only missed 4 passes, but he threw 2 picks and he threw 1. Okay, he threw less yards, he threw more. The only difference is completion rate. But why is it that their QB rating is the same? Like, that doesn't make sense. What calculates QB rating? Like, I don't think EA, they get this right. There's no way both of these quarterbacks are 118. I mean, even with 2 interceptions, you're not 118 QB. Yeah. Like, that needs to be kind of looked at moving forward. Only thing that sucks about playing against Raiders versus Raiders, you don't know which stats are yours. But I'll play another one, man. Like, this guy was talking about dog water. Like, what is dog water? Someone elaborate. You know, I get faucet water. You know, I change the bowl out every day. But like, what is dog water? Is it like what happens when you don't give your, you know, dog water or something? Like, you get rainwater? Like, what is it? Like, the trash talk in 2021, I tell you the truth. Like, these people, man, they need to expand their vocabulary these days. It's like, well, it's 2020, we don't got to go to school because of COVID, but let's let them graduate anyway, you know? That's pretty much what the world's resonated to. People ain't even going to school. They're going out 2 weeks, and then they're swapping places with another group of people that go to school. All in all, they go for school maybe half a year. But they get to grad. What's up, man? What's up? I just got done playing. I need to ask you a question. I'm not trying to be funny. Last guy I was playing kept saying dog water. Can you tell me what dog water is? He kept saying dog water. Yeah, like, in your opinion, what is dog water?
This is Tony Pollard.
Well, if I was saying trash, I would be more elaborate on things that you would put in the disposal, like dog water and trash. So, like, oh man, Lord help them.
So here's a 1st and 10 now.
Lord help their souls.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially,
but I wish you luck, man. Let's have a good game.
2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Prescott now.
Oh, they gave him a fucking ability or something. Jesus. That was a linebacker that hit him.
The extra effort after the catch makes
That's crazy.
A gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Elliott. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st.
Got him.
And the Raiders have got him. The Clemson Tiger, Vic Beasley, reaches home that time. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Now on 2nd and 16, Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Prescott from the gun. Flushed out right. Able to hit his target land. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Okay.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football.
I see you, man. I see you.
They
I
told
see
us
you.
they were going to come out
Quick,
firing, but
quick
4 for 4
reads.
on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy.
Took the outside. Good play, good play.
For a Cowboy touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
And they fucked me with that break
You
sack
gotta love
animation.
that.
Damn!
Play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating.
Put a
That
little
means that
riff
they've
together after
described
that
how the
fucking
game's going
shit.
to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and
Defense
shake
sucks
things
this year
up and
overall.
create a little havoc.
Like last year, defense was
Taking about 7 yards
godly.
deep.
like you could pick one play and stop everything. This year,
A
it's
net negative there of 4
suspect.
yards. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll look to throw right away. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Yes, sir.
Carr now to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 45 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys 7, Raiders nothing. You're mine. Like 637.
Carr now on first down.
No, you gotta hang on to that.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. First target, first catch, and a first down. Now Carr again.
Good play.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by
Bad
Jordan
angle when
Lewis.
the run. Good, get him legs.
And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Quick hitch, complete. It's Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Oh!
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Good coverage there.
Nah, I'm not
by
much of a
Trayvon
runner,
Mullen.
man.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And this is caught at the 8. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
Oh, they killed me with that, man. They won't let me get on my guy.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Come on. Fucking Worley had to be there.
Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Raiders nothing. Greg Zuerlein, the kickoff.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Alright, we gotta capitalize, man. We drove down the field, man. We can't be throwing no stupid picks.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time.
Appreciate them. That's money. Nickel defense versus 3 tight ends. Oh, yes. We're running that back.
Don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think
Come on,
that.
bring him
I
in the
think
box.
that not
Like,
only
over
did he
the
say
top,
that,
man. Yes, sir.
but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the
put Ruggs
football,
over there,
and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me. The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Carr going to try and throw.
Oh, appreciate
down.
that.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 70 yards.
Put me right back in the game. I love that defense.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed
What are you
something
doing?
to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies.
We're
a big
over-exasperating
play to get
for
him in
an
the end zone.
extra point, don't you
Qualifies
think?
indeed, because let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start.
Went under.
Can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Got him!
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen, and he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Now after the INT, it's
Oh, that's
Carr.
too easy.
He'll let this go deep. This is caught at the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Henry Ruggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Taking that.
Well, this is exactly where I expect
No,
teams to take a
it
shot.
takes that
Right after
5% chance of you blocking that kick away. I know that.
Coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels And that's exactly what they did there.
Man,
They
you'd be
threw it
surprised how
downfield
many games
and
have
really
come down
created
to
a big
that.
play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
You'll get them every now and then. It's like a 5% chance, but
And he's
it's better
able to
than
get it
nothing.
across the 20
You take
to
your
the 25
chance
yard
away.
line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
They knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Cooper was the target there, but it'll be second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Trying for Cooper again.
Should have been a pick. Come on.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To Elliott. Here's Prescott sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards. On the counter, Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They run the counter. Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Carr, and he'll look downfield for...
Let's go, Waller.
The 30.
Let's go, Darren Waller. Let's go.
And he will score.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Darren Waller.
Chased the wrong man.
Final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders
You went after the decoy. And you left the 94 overall tight end wide fucking open. 90.
They're having streaks here aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. And
You left the wrong one open. He 94 overall.
The right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Carr.
Oh my! You gonna keep leaving him wide open? We'll take it.
Down, but able to slip across the 35.
Keep pressing, baby. We love it.
Down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here's Carr.
Just like we love not press.
It's complete left side to Aguilar. And he takes us down deep on the Cowboys side of the field.
Come on, press him again.
On the catch and run, 53 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 10-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go, Walls. Get open, buddy.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the 1st down at the 1-yard line, though. They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Beautiful.
That is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders have moved out in front. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first
And
down, forget
the
about that.
tables have turned.
Yeah, because normally you're just
Let's
thinking,
go.
can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first
Answer the
down?
call, Batman.
Instead, they go for the end zone.
Signals
They
in
get
the
it
air.
done.
They calling for you. They need your help.
Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Now Pollard.
Bam!
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense.
Oh, it's right there. All over the I knew some finicky shit was coming too.
Up, and that's a 1st down. Here's Prescott.
Ah, I should have picked that. Oh, I'm in the right defense. Get in front of it.
45. A good pickup 20 yards. Prescott on first down. That's complete. And he
had you.
Good for 18 and a first down.
Oh man, I fucking missed that
Play
shit.
caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I'm thinking the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play?
Oh
I see
man.
something right here, and the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Shit, Joyner.
It's Elliott. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. And again, it's Prescott. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
No, I'm trying to hit stick that man.
First down. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin.
Oh, block in the back.
Here's a throw out wide complete.
Still got him at the line.
Right
Listen.
side. No gain on the screen there.
Man, they do not call block in the back in
Throw
red.
and
Man,
catch,
that's
but
fucking
even with
shit.
that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dalton Schultz there to make the grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And an important one that is, as we are tied now
let me eat
early
this
in
clock
fourth
up and
quarter.
go with the go ahead. Get the go ahead field goal and win the game.
Right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
My experiences with this game.
The end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Would have got it,
Marcus
but
Lawrence just
gave you
would
that
not
fucking
be
block
denied. That's a
shed.
loss of 7. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
After the sack on first down, Carr. And he's got his man on the out route. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run it with Jacobs. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Jacobs now. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Carr. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Hey, boy, ballin'. 4 catches, 156.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And out of bounds right around the 20. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw his Carr.
Beautifully designed. Let's go.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have moved out in
Left
front.
him naked out there.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement.
We'll take the 3 point. You're doing too much. Well, sometimes you can get flagged for that.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've
Yeah,
been in that
still too
situation
fast,
before, and if you haven't, you just have
Oh,
the
well.
confidence. Hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But
Better
boy,
to have
that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Now Pollard.
than to not have.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratching.
They got that man handoff looking like a play action.
Right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah,
What's
points
good, Javi?
certainly not at a premium here. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. They run the counter. It's Elliott, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They run the counter. It's Elliott. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, he wide open. You threw it to. Oh!
He hits his man, Amari Cooper.
Oh!
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw.
Yes, you did.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's David Arnett picking it off.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident
too,
throw
man,
either.
me too.
This one was kind of up for
But
grabs,
it's not
but it's
over.
going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Reception here by Ruggs. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Now Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Now a play fake. Carr.
Yes, sir.
That's caught out left side. And within 10 seconds,
I'm gonna throw it to him, man. He's 94 overall. Shit. Why not? Just come to that situation. Which one do you want to defend, you know?
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And the throw left side.
Oh, he caught that! Are you fucking kidding me?
Keep his feet in. 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr to throw.
Oh, I had him. I still got him. Motherfucker, we going for
He's
it.
going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Ah! Oh, we should have had that. Oh, the throw was there and everything. Why did he not go for the catch?
They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to
I want to
this
see
one
that
out,
play
didn't they?
again.
Because nothing came easy. Every snap
That was
a major
perfectly
ball.
designed.
They had to win at the line of
With the
scrimmage,
corner
win
out.
downfield. They got all those
I
things
should have threw
accomplished, but to
fucking.
win a close one like
I could have
this,
hit Aguilar
you know, every
on a
team wants
quick
to be
pass right
physical.
there. I could have
We've
hit
heard that a million
Aguilar.
times, right? But those who
He
are
was
mentally
wide
tough,
open, but
those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs.
I
It's that type of a game.
wanted it so bad. Look at how much space I had with Aguilar. The only thing is you can't pass lead like you want. Like you could, like 18, you could have made that throw. You could have turned the passing icon shit on and you could have threw it exactly where you wanted to. But this one, man, if I would have thrown it, he would have thrown it to the back of the end zone, you know? So I was like, fuck it. Let me throw it to Waller. Because I had to throw it. Waller had the position. Oh, man. Yo, that's PI. Bro, that's PI, man. Look at this shit. No flag. Really? That would have been a catch, too. That man slowed me up with that animation. Look. That's pass interference. I mean, I understand, but look. Come on, man. This man fucked my ass. Man, come on now. Should have had another score. One more game, guys. One more game. So I've been called dog shit today. That's interesting. The next guy says, you know, that's what they do now. Kids this generation, they call people dog shit. Okay, well, dog water. My bad. Whatever dog water is. See, I'm older, so I'm like in between, you know, generations here. You know, I'm like the last of a dying breed here. Fucking 80s baby. 1986. Great things happened that year. Bo Jackson, to name a few, you know. So let's get into the third game.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders.
I will say kudos to the night squad tonight for tonight's stream. Nobody used the Bucks. Like some people trying to get good. Oh! The man broke a tackle. Oh, here we go, gun empty. Alright, so when I see a bunch of gun empty, I'm going to play this cover 4. Spread D-line. And then just blitz him. That's it. He can pass commit.
On first down, Garoppolo.
Flying.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
Ooh, I forgot Mostert's fast.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And we could play with it a couple different formations. We can go cover 3.
Yards that time. Working from the gun.
I fucked that up. I was trying to fucking
and he gets this inside
user
the
adjustment.
35-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another
stat
first
and
down.
final play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. First carry for
Good
Raheem
fucking block
Mostert.
shed.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Like that.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders.
My thing is, man, when I play teams like this,
there's still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
I don't want to give too much
Try
up.
and
You
run
know,
here
like,
with Mostert.
hit him a couple times and give him like 4 or 5 yard runs. You know, that I'm content with that. I'm not content with giving up big plays back to back to back to back. That shit gets annoying.
Game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things.
So he's just gonna keep running the ball. We're content with it.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the gun, a run with Mostert.
Yes, sir.
And he is met in his tracks
We'll
behind
play
the
his
line of
quarters,
scrimmage.
man. It's a little
It'll go
aggressive.
down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a
Put the
3rd
show
down.
blitz line. I'm gonna give up
Garoppolo gonna
my area
give
of the
to
field,
Mostert.
but someone's gonna run with him.
And he'll be brought down well
It's gonna slow
short
his
of the
run
first
game
and
down.
about the
Make this
9-yard
guy have to
line.
beat me
Give him
passing.
3 yards there, as
I
that'll
do not
take
like
us to
getting
4th
beat with the
down.
run. Like if someone finds something that works against me, I'm doing my best to find a way to shut it down quickly. Take it away from him.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the side.
Got to improvise a lot, you know?
They didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head.
There's
over
not a
that one.
defensive
That's a
ebook
good
out there for
drive,
improvisation.
And 3 points were put on the board.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
People always scheme.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he's
linebacker
taken down.
user.
It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. To throw, it's Carr.
I would have had
Down
that.
he goes. The 49ers get
Had
there.
to cancel out.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
2nd quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And they'll come up looking to... And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
That's not good. Oh, that's really not good. No.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because
See,
the defense.
I'm gonna tell you something about this container. It's glitchy.
You're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
What the hell, you know? Fuck.
No, a big decision here early. Look at this.
You know, fuck it.
For it on their own side of the field. And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back them up halfway. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. He'll look down.
Beautiful.
It got his man. Complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 4th down conversion plays. You usually
he's probably
1,
mad.
2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st down, Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Throwing on 1st down.
Oh, we had a triangle.
Pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. D. Ford picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he gets this to the other side of midfield.
Oh, no, man. I be scheming, bro.
Pick up there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Carr. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Something's telling me power-o.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Don't trip!
No touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Jacobs. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
We're going to take our time.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Completes this out left to Ruggs. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They go with Jacobs. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. into the red zone. It's Carr. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards to pick up there. To throw again on second down. Carr. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
Usually I can catch him with this play right around here. It's usually a good time to hit him.
Here's Carr to throw.
Ooh, good low ball. Good fucking low ball. I was going to throw to the tight end. I seen he had 2 guys on him. I was like, man, we fucking throw it under. 8 the clock. 16 plays.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch.
He hurt himself playing too conservative in defense.
2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown.
You gotta send heat, man.
To start the second half.
Could be a big
From 4th and 25, he ate 99 yards.
And the tackle going to be made right
ate the whole clock up.
25-yard line.
I don't even think I've really been. Oh yeah, he's a gun empty guy, so we could play just dollar. Usually.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they
Ooh, get out in front of him. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Team and it's intercepted.
Arnett said, oh, let me ball out.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
All right, so if I run a cover 4 beater, I need a consistent one. I'm going to need that post. I think my most consistent... Oh, he's in cover 3. We got to play for this, guys. We got to play for this, fellas. We're gonna let the clock expire. We got to play for this, fellas. Let the clock go. Yeah, let the clock go. We have a play for this, fellas.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And unless this is a quick
we have a play for this, fellas.
The last play here of this first half. The final shot here before half.
Ah, he blitzed him. Oh, if he wouldn't have blitzed him, I would have had the touchdown.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the
chance
NFL,
I took, yeah.
And it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock.
He got lucky with that. I should have fucking ID'd him.
The second half is now underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
All right, we're going to play smart, man.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
Nothing needs to change, bro. We're going to stay right here like this. We're going to eat some clock.
Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards.
See if we can get him out of this cover 4.
Running is Jacobs. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 59 mark. Check, 59. I got one.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Let's go.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunky yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs.
You're going to let me eat the clock up playing defense like that, man. You'd be lucky to see the ball in the fourth quarter.
Again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is
You're
made
going to
at
run the ball,
9ers
man.
14.
You're not going
It's
to play
a pickup
defense
of
to try to
6,
stop
good
me.
enough to move the chains. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And now they're inside.
It's one of them games where you just run the ball and impose your will, man. People don't want to fucking bring their safeties down and try to box the defense up, man. It's gonna be fucking just our man's tired, so that's not a good idea for right now.
That's Aguilar with it on the jet sweep. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. A carry for the Northern California.
Look at him. Devontae Booker, baby. Let's go. And if we can get us like a nice little power back in the draft, man, to complement Jacobs. Like Booker did good, but you know he's aging, you know. So we need us a quality back that's young, that can take reps, you know, because Jacobs had like a shoulder injury or something earlier in the year, and you know Jalen Richard just wasn't able to kind of. Like he was good for pass blocking, but as far as carrying the load, like I've never really seen Rocket Richard outside of his rookie year really do anything.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Good
and
fucking
this will be
shit.
Incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Garoppolo going to get this off to Mostert.
Good back to
break
back,
one
yes,
tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. He'll fire this deep for
Get out in front of him.
Woo. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Dude's killing himself, man, trying to play fucking offense they do.
And they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Eat the clock for me, my friend. Eat the clock. This game's going to be over real quick.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Woo! Right to me. Game over.
Kittle, but it's intercepted.
That's why you don't spam.
And the return will stop right around the the 25.
I'm probably going to rage quit now.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He'll let this
Got him.
deep for Ruggs.
On one play touchdown.
Inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And he quits. 100% completion rating. Let's go. I owe you guys a full game though. Top 5%. I'm ready for that end of the year roster update. I feel like Nelson Aguilar is highly underrated. I mean, he should be at least an 87, 88 overall. To be fair, you know? Like, he was a consistent target for Derek. And hell, we would have won some games with him. It's just our defense was horrible. Like, at the end of the stretch. Like, Aguilar was out there fucking making plays and shit, and our defense just fucking sucked.
EA
like,
Sports
well,
coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their
I hate playing the Packers, man.
They
I
are
really
fired up as their Raiders get set
always
to face
have.
off with Aaron
Last
Rodgers and the Green Bay
15
Packers.
years. Shit.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
I used to have Brett Favre. Go up against Brett Favre for all them goddamn years, and then it transitions over, and then they got Aaron Rodgers. It's like, man, when does it stop? It's like, seriously. I think it'll stop when the torch gets passed.
Carr now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
All right.
14 yards there on the first
get it
play
going.
from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Carr.
Good fucking shit.
It's Darren Waller. And he's in. Touchdown.
Waller is the GOAT.
Darren Waller, 61 yards. And the Raiders
And
have
ever since he
taken the
became
early
a
lead.
legitimate overall rating, man, he's
Well, if they
been
didn't get the wake-up
like, I was
call
using
before
this
the game, they got it
motherfucker
right
when he
now.
was a
2
68
plays
overall.
already in the
He
end
just
zone.
wasn't
I
making
think of it in
consistent
boxing
catches
terms,
back then. But
because
now he's more of a
whether it's big shot
consistent
with your
target.
first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab,
It's a lot funner
the
throwing
second
to
one
it, you know?
was the payoff.
But
That was the big one that
for those who've been
landed.
following my channel, man,
1-2.
y'all know I've been
End
using
zone.
this
Extra
motherfucker
point by
before he was
Carlson,
even
up and good.
a
And
motherfucker,
it's
you
now
know?
a 7-0 game.
I love him. I feel like he got his respect, but there's still other guys, man, like Nelson Aguilar. He deserves some respect. Renfro has like tangible respect given to him, but his overall is lacking. He should be at least an 84 overall, in my
This one
opinion.
fielded at the 5.
In a game that's really
And makes it
based
across
off of
the 20 as
overall
his guys
overall
will set up
rating
shop at the
thereof,
23-yard line.
you know, that's ultimately the dictatorship.
in scenarios that play off.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, and he'll get about 3 as he takes
Thinking about blitzing, but I couldn't find the vert hook.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Rodgers. Pass hauled
Stay with
in by
him.
the
Stay with him. There you go.
Sternberger. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
All I can ask for is just to stay with them. Blow for blow.
Mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give
use
up
it
some points
safety.
in this game, so our offense has to be ready.
You don't play.
Each and every time, either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And not able to break away this time.
As long as if I can bottle up Aaron Jones and make him beat me passing,
Lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there.
feel like I got a chance. If you just let Aaron Jones just sit there and run and get in his zone, man, you're going to have a problem.
He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that?
See, now I'm in a situation where I can kind of just play laps.
Right back and gets a sack.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
I usually want to play like a quarter over here. I have the 3rd protecting me, and I can follow the slot.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short.
It's in good defense, but
there's another example
you
with
can't defend a good
coaches
catch, man.
preach,
I give it
not
to him.
allowing any run after the catch. They
No, I was in the right
yards if
defense.
They wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth
Come back
down.
out in this fire zone too, man.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it.
He's passing, obviously. Could be drags.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
He ID'd the wrong one. I love doing that to people, man. I love doing that shit.
Packers unable to pick up the first.
Again, like I
And the
said,
Raider
you
D,
can't
they get the football back.
you can't write an ebook for some of the stuff that I like to do.
Carr now on 1st down. The connection here.
Uh-oh.
Nelson Aguilar.
No! What the fuck?
And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard
Oh, I'm trying to get on the ground.
And we know coaches preach about this and work on it all
Damn
the
it.
time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll start the drive.
Good
with a
D.
carry by Jones. And he is met
See, the cover
quickly
2 is
in
very
the
good at
backfield.
stopping some
Down
stretch
he
runs. So
goes,
as long as
like
you
a
don't
lawn
put your
chair.
guys out of position, like if you
That was
press,
well played there defensively. Two
you
tight
put your
ends
guys
in
out
the
of
formation,
position.
which essentially gave
See,
them
now
7
he's opening up
blockers
my
up
cover
front.
3 blitz.
Hard to imagine with all that size
feel
and
it.
beef that they can let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers.
I messed
He's
myself
got
up
the
with
hook
that.
up to Lazard.
Oh my god. I knew he was going to cut back.
Packers.
Damn, man.
Lazard, 62
I
yards.
beat myself by
And
not
the
getting in
Packers
that
are within
backfield.
an extra point of tying this thing up.
Hate when shit like that, but I'll be playing good defense and then be shit like that.
Tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets
That's
set
one of the
up there
downfalls
is
of
how
Madden.
quickly everything
You know, it's
happens.
like
Ball's out of the hands hands of the passer.
Back on the PS2 days, man, you made a fuck up, but if you were still in the right defense, you know, you would get pressure, you know, you'd still have, you know, a contestable game, you know. But now it's like you fuck up, even just 1 second off, be in the right defense, and they'll have a man wide open. It's too much of that in today's Madden. They don't give you much leeway for trial, error, mistakes, etc., etc.
They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions.
All right, well, we're going to go corner route.
You can have an empty
Smart route.
possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't
Don't
you?
force it.
Because otherwise,
Got a bad habit of forcing.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
All right, so he's playing a lot of cover 2. So what we could do, force him down, play him over the top.
Throwing again, Carr.
Oh my God, really?
It's intercepted.
That's why I hate playing the Packers, man. Bullshit like that.
Gained that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Damn.
7-7, our score after 1. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run it with Jones.
Ooh, good shit, Mew.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we
Take this
always
run
know that
game
he
away
is
from
tough
him.
in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking.
Ah, to debate it.
Into the end zone.
Fuck.
Touchdown, Green Bay. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken
PS2,
the lead.
PS3, that would have been a pick. You remember you used to be able to take them linebackers and jump like fucking grasshoppers. Oh man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby.
It's a little bit harder baiting with linebackers. Now it's like, man, the motherfuckers can't jump all the time. They be in position, but
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
I mean, it kind of helped a little bit with the sub
The
linebacker
offense for Las
packages, but
Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Again.
That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here.
upset about that down first. That first, like when it was 7-0, and then I got the turnover.
What was the formula that got them down there
And then
the
they got
first
this
time?
motherfucker
Get back to
on
something
fire
close
for
to
no
that.
reason. He's
Maybe they get this game tied up.
on fire.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
So I got pick
And
on
he
him.
tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. To throw, it's Carr. It's complete left side to Aguilar. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So into Packer
tired over
territory
there.
now. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, so
As
what I
they got
could
it to
do
the
is I could do the
28-yard
drag
line.
wheel route concept. Use the wheel route to lead block my drag route. Usually it works against man coverage, but
Again, they'll throw with Carr.
there's the block.
Reception here by
Called it.
Roberts.
It's one of the little designs that I use for my fullback in my strong close. I do it in various formations. I like doing it in strong close, man. Yeah, like when they start pressing a lot, you know, they're leaving themselves open for the motion hikes because you can't press a motion. Then you're just going to leave the fullback open against the corner and take that.
This one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down. Now Carr again. This will be caught at about the 5. And tackled down
dot
after
him
a
up a
gain
little
of
bit.
3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did.
Motion hikes be fucking with people's feelings, man. Alright, so if he plays man, I'm debating because I could go with the swing route. I'm trying to remember which one I'm going to do. The swing route.
Before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Drag route. And just kind of leave him wide open.
Carter to throw.
Boom.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Traffic.
Nelson Aguilar
Kills man coverage.
there to make the grab. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Usually, sometimes that traffic catches like somebody cross man on the fullback. Like if I send him on the swing route, the guy that's defending him is on the wrong side of the field, and he gets looped up in all the traffic. Like it's almost like an illegal pick, but you can do it in Madden. You gotta take advantage of some of the shit in Madden, you know, because they're not calling flags. They don't call fucking illegal picks. You know, you can create them and not get flagged. The little rub routes and shit that are illegal, and do that shit.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard
Because
line.
they damn sure don't throw the flags in this game. Sad but true story. So we're gonna expand upon this cover 2 blitz that we're hitting them with. We're gonna hit them with this one.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that under a heavy rush and down
Get a
he
little bit more
goes.
speed after him.
Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing is Rodgers.
Oh, he should have picked that, bro.
And it's Tanyan complete. 20.
See, that's that shit I be talking about, man. Then your CPU players just be diving on the ground.
Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdowns.
Right defense.
And the Packers
Had a
have
man even
moved
go
out
to
in
defend the
front.
ball, and
But
like I
that's a
said,
heck
there's
of
just
a
too many
response to
opportunities
regain the
for
lead after we had
plays
seen
to
a
go all the
touchdown
way.
to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because
I don't know if
typically
they're
when
trying to
teams
sell a
tie the
game for like
up, it's a little bit of
10-year-olds
a, how would you
that
say, you
get
kinda
mad
take a step
because
back and have to get yourself
people are good at
regrouped.
defense
They
and they
regrouped in
want
a
to make it
hurry,
easy
didn't they?
for them.
They
Or
attacked back after they'd
it's a
been
little
tied.
And in a
disappointing.
big way, that was a statement long
To be honest,
touchdown.
I mean, I was in the right shit. Like, a tight end should not be able to go all the way like that, especially if he's not. Like Darren Waller could, you know, but some of these no names, like these no name tight ends, like really, you didn't see that coming.
The Raider offense set to get this drive
All right, so
started.
what we're gonna
And
do,
what do
we're
you
gonna
think
try
goes
some
on
shit.
here in this
We're gonna go
situation? If you
boom,
got the
corner
football,
route.
you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time.
See
Do
if
you
we can
try
get 'em.
something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your
Hit him
team.
with the crosser,
You just
crossing.
mentioned that.
God damn it!
And now this is intercepted.
Should
My
have put some
goodness.
touch on it.
Kevin King with a pick.
When a team's turning
We
over
had
10
him.
times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say,
Oh.
guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really
was
should be looking at the
beat.
defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions.
That's
One
that shit I
caused
be
fumble.
talking about,
They played
man. It's
awfully
like-
well swarming to the ball. here
Shit's
in the
just
first
not
half.
fun.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Oh, look at her! I'm on it.
Throw complete to Adams. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
Very misleading
As
video.
they'll stop the clock
Very
with 24
misleading.
seconds to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Over the middle, it's caught by Adams. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. This duo locked in.
I could do
14
that.
yards there,
You know what? Let's
and
do
a
that. Let's do
first
the
down.
R1 glitch. for the speed burst. As soon as he hikes it, just spam R1. And it'll just teleport me through the line.
And again, it's
Good D.
looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
I'm gonna play smart here.
With 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And the 13-year man.
No, come on now. You should have left me 1 second on the clock.
In the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick.
Oh, it must be nice, man, having a team full of fucking high-rated players.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On second down now, it's Jones. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left.
Not gonna let you run with Aaron Jones, sir.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Again, it's Jones. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him 2 yards on that play.
See, I hate these handouts, man. Jesus.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. That's complete.
Rattle this guy. Fuck!
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just getting the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Man, come on, EA. If it was me, it'd be a fucking strip sack fumble. Damn.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this
fucking
offense,
gunslingers, fucking cheese.
to this point.
Fuck.
I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in.
Man, come on, man. That dude was stop.
Nice job to break free of one.
Not running on the
slowed
defense,
his
bro.
momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers now to throw.
Come on, it was covered. Give me that. Let's go, Muse.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case,
His
wide receiver, you
Muse.
got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a
Atta
phrase
boy.
in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield.
Let's go.
This is taken in. It's complete.
Beautiful pass.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Let's go.
Henry Ruggs, 81 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score.
When you're thinking about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown.
It's not easy doing that on the Packers, man. They got too much goddamn speed. That was a lucky one, to be honest. 9 times out of 10, that man ain't gonna pick that off.
Just across the 25.
All right.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown.
Oh, you're sitting right there!
A big no-no.
Come on, man. Get up under it.
Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they blitz coming.
There we go.
He goes. There's Vic Beasley. Always tough to block as he gets in to bring him down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. To try again after the sack.
There we go. Now we getting in there.
His throw's going to be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
There we go. Now we getting the pressure.
It's intercepted.
Let's go.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Gotta figure you out. Play by play.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle.
Bowling ball.
He's
Listen.
corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 13 yards on the pickup, and the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Carr. He finds Aguilar over the middle. Not much there, only a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Got him.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1. Now Carr.
Good play. Let's go.
Touchdown, Raiders. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
I know we often laugh at
One more time, defense. One more time.
guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom
Three's
line
a charm.
is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Good fucking shit,
And he
Mick.
brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, This offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a...
Got him!
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Oh, yes!
Muse with it. And they're going to be set
Boy, Muse is my new favorite safety. My out-of-position safety.
Classic understatement. Their execution has been
Fucking loving them.
Last 3 drives, 2
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
My trips gun doubles.
On first down, Carr. And he's got the
That's
hook
not
up
the man
to
you want in
Ruggs.
space.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider
Amos just
touchdown.
not fast enough to
Derek
cover
Carr
him.
with a touchdown pass to Henry Ruggs.
That much
And the
space.
Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover.
That's gonna be
to cash
GG's.
this one in.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But
That's
that's his
tough,
second
that's tough.
touchdown
Good
catch
game.
of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
It's not over yet. But
And that one will
the
bounce
coffin
out
has
of the
been
back
laid.
of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
they will.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Take the crossers away from him. Let's go.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards, first down Packers. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal.
Good shit, Tanner.
Play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and he didn't do it very often.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on...
Man, what's that man's
And he
speed?
takes this one to the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Just ate too much clock,
Okay,
man. You
game
should have
on.
took some
Don't
shots.
go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Oh, good shit, Muse.
And
Good shit.
down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Here we go, gentlemen.
Now after the
One first down. One
Crosby to
first
kick
down.
it
That's
away.
all I need.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
No big hits. You can't be letting me big hits.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Oh, beautiful.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's
Got him with it.
for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the
And
right
that
things
right
down
there
the
is the
stretch,
nail in the
especially
coffin.
on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Taking it about
Just something
the
about
one.
me, man. I don't like
Big mistake
taking
on the
knees,
return.
man.
He's out of
It's
bounds
just
at his own
my reputation,
1-yard
my
line.
competitive nature, I guess.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because
Oh, that was a safety!
erase what's happened during the game.
Oh,
So after
my
it's over, you're gonna go to the film and
God.
find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a
I
situation
thought they
now
only
where you
that
make up for
update
anything.
was supposed
See
to
what they
take
do here.
that fight for extra yards away from people that don't have that reach for it ability. They lied to us.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. One final try now for Rodgers.
Yeah, we call timeout. I'm trying my best to get pressure on this shit.
Everything, a timeout has been called.
I gotta send my
Seemingly
best
silly with
blitzes.
1 second remaining in this game.
You gotta send something. Ah, this guy, he didn't. God. He's like, fuck this shit. Hey, at least my send 6 logic still works on defense. You know, I can get pressure as long as I'm sending 6. You know, if you don't send 6, you're not gonna get through. That's the way I see it. And if they block more, you know, at least you got some people out there playing coverage, man. I appreciate y'all watching, and it's fucking late as hell, and my phone about to die. So stay tuned, man. I keep some more tips with you, and I like how I finished it off using the same play that I started the video with. Like I said, man, if you're new to the channel, man, just make sure you hit the sub button, man. I'll play some games or whatnot and try to get into the flow of things. Hopefully soon I'll get a PS5, but I'm not going to rush it right now. But appreciate y'all watching, gentlemen.